Hello everyone, this is Supersnoopy here, back with another SWTOR video. Today for you guys, another SWTOR highlight video. Today's SWTOR highlight video, we're just going to be tackling the Xeno Operation droid on Ilum for the Relics of the Gree event. Now this is a boss that I always go back to on my channel, mainly because of how simplistic and straightforward it is, and just in general because I just like how the boss fight is shaped and structured. So this is kind of like a highlight, also kind of like a discussion of the boss fight just in the actual video. So like I said, kind of a very basic video, but I definitely did want to share this with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this SWTOR highlight video. As always, if you guys enjoy these videos, then make sure to leave a like. And if you guys want some gaming mints, then check the link in the description down below, catalytic gaming mints. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the boss fight. Alrighty guys, it looks like we are now getting ready with this boss fight. So this is always, in my opinion, a good old classic when it comes down to this event. This honestly, this boss fight is very simple and very straightforward, but I definitely do enjoy it. I think it is a pretty quality boss fight for what it is. So there we go, looks like we are going to begin the fight. But yeah, I haven't done this obviously in a while. Then again, no one really has, since it has been a while since this has been essentially like brought up, because of course this is an event, of course. So there we go, we're just gonna go ahead and just click this right here, just get our little shield, because we do have to click all the buttons. So we actually have to wait on someone to go to the panel. There we go, they're gonna go straight to the panel, and then we're just gonna continue this process of going after people, of course. So there we go, just going straight for the attack, not worrying about a single thing, trying to DPS down this boss. That essentially what what this actually is right here. The Xeno droid is just kind of like a DPS race, but it is pretty straightforward and just enjoyable for what it is, if you ask me. But it looks like the tank is taking quite a bit of damage. It is going to fail, and it looks like the tank is actually going to die. So we are going to use our reflex right here, because that is not going to be good at all. But it looks like we have another tank. So there we go. I'm just going to move over here. Just going to go to the power core. I don't know if people still do this in story mode. Okay, I'm guessing people don't do this in story mode. Oh, alright. I look like a complete noob. I had no clue that that ended up becoming the deal. But you know what? I guess we're going to just do this right here. I don't know. I guess I'm not like hip to that. Or in general, I haven't looked at a guide or anything else along the lines of that quite recently. But if I remember correctly, we're supposed to go after that. Okay, that's not good. Oh, it looks like that actually doesn't do much damage in story mode, so I can see why. Makes, perfect sense. Just my bad, guys. Don't roast me just for not knowing what I'm doing. Alright, so we are going to attack once again, just still doing the good old attack. We still have to wait, but this is going to be the add phase if I do remember. So now we just got to go ahead and just wait, because he is going to actually activate that right there. So we are going to go after the species, just not too shabby right there. Just going to go ahead and just tank these guys around, because that is what we do here. So there we go. Just going to, like I said, just move around, get away from them, because we don't want to die to them. Looks like the tank is going to take them up, of course. And we are going to actually continue the attack. So there we go, we got this elite mob right here. Just gonna finish him off. We're gonna have the next elite mob, and then we're just gonna go ahead and take him out. So I'm gonna get this interface, just heal up once again, and there we go, we're gonna go back on the boss. So yeah, as you can tell, we have a time limit with this boss fight. Essentially, as a lot of people like to call it, it is like the DPS race boss, but typically, this boss fight just with DPS and stuff in general is really not that bad. It is very straightforward for what it is. It's pretty hard to actually just mess it up, but it is possible if you aren't careful, of course. So the tank is going to run away, of course, just to break the thermal tolerance, because that is always very important and good, of course. So the tank is still hiding, so we are going to heal him up just a little, because, he's taking a bit of damage. Just can play the off healer. And now, you know what, we aren't going to make the mistake here. I guess on hard mode, if I do remember correctly, that's like almost a one-shot, this little ability. So definitely makes sense now, just completely just making a mess up. but it's okay, like I said, because this is the legendary story mode, and with story mode, that means that you can make mistakes, and it honestly doesn't even matter. So we are just going to go ahead and just continue this good old attacking. He's going to get very irritated because we are going to fail the test. Alrighty, so we are going to go to the next ad phase right here with these two guys right here. He's going to become shielded up to still have that awesome time limit. And then we're just going to move on to right here. This is definitely a very casual event boss, you know, just boss in operation instance. Honestly though, if we're just comparing the two, I think this is much better than the eyeless, because in my opinion, the eyeless is pretty boring in my opinion. I feel like, you know, that boss fight is essentially just running back and forth, and really you can just complete that boss fight with not many players whatsoever, because of course that is a fight of just running back and forth and taking down enemies. Then again, this is essentially just us kind of waiting and attacking a boss, just like a bullet sponge, but I don't know, it's that kind of bullet sponge where, you know, you're okay with it, you just like it for what it is. So very soon we are going to get to his infamous, you know, just a burn phase. We are getting very, very close to it as he takes more and more damage. And then he'll just go to his little finale. And then we will have some stuff to deal with. So there we go, just going to heal the tank up once again just a little bit. And like I said, we are getting very close to that. But this is actually going to help because he's going to be doing this Q. But yeah, now we go. We are going to get into the fight, of course. It's just going to start to group up in general just to be safe. If I remember correctly, that is pretty important. Yep, as I said, stack up. Just right for once, guys. And here we go. He is now going to just finish up the job, just trying to kill the tank. He is going to kill the tank. Just going to use a reflect. Just reflect that good old thing back on him. Like I said, just reflecting the damage. No big deal. He's just going to go through everyone, like I said. That is kind of what he does, is go through everyone. Just use that, just to actually reflect it, because that is what a decoy can do on this. There you go, he's just going to continue to go through. I don't really have any defensives, so that is going to be very inconvenient, honestly. I'm going to have to just use this. He's just, like I said, he's going through the complete group. Hopefully I don't die. That would be very inconvenient. I do not want this to be my end. I definitely don't want this to be an end. Oh no, this is going to hurt a lot. Okay, I'm not dead, luckily. And he is going to be taken out just like that. Overall, a very straightforward fight, but it is fun for what it is. So we're just going to res that guy, and that is going to be the end of this legendary fight. Alrighty guys, that's going to be it for this very short Star Wars Republic highlight video. I definitely just like going back to this fight whenever this event is up. But definitely this time was a very sloppy run on my part, just making a lot of mistakes. But luckily it is story mode, and it still is a pretty legendary boss fight. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.